Hello friends, I'm Karthike Goyal, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to animate in Adobe Animate CC. So you can download it for free from the internet or you buy it from the Adobe store. I've already downloaded it here. So let's open it. So once it gets open, it shows a page like this, and then you have to build your own workspace. So now choose HD here and ActionScript 3.0. Once you choose this, then hit the create button, and then this type of window will come. So here are the properties of what tool you are using, and you have the library here, which will contain all the symbols that you convert. And here are the extra patches that you need, like color, align, transform, etc. These are all the tools which will help you make your animation. So these bars are known as timeline. Each rectangular bar here is a frame, and you frame is basically till what time a animation will move. So like we always originate in the first frame, and if you want to, there are different type of shapes like line, a rectangle, circle, etc. Now if you want to make a moving object, I'm going to give you the basic tutorial today, how to make a moving object and how to make a moving object change its shape side by side. So let's first create a rectangle by the rectangle tool. You can use no fill option if you don't want any color, or choose any color. So let's choose blue and the outline should be black. And here you can, like, if you see this rectangle, the outline is very like thin. But if you want the outline to be more thicker, then you go to stroke size and change it according to your what you need. So I'll do 5. So now you can see that the outline is a little bigger. So once it is done, let's choose the outline color black and stroke to 5. And let's make a rectangle in the first frame. So like this we have made a rectangle. Now if we want the rectangle to come from here to here, so first we'll have to use the free transform tool right over here. So use the free transform tool and select this rectangle, then click the right mouse button and you'll get these options over here. What you'll do is go to click F8 or can choose this option convert to symbol. Once you do this, there are three types of symbols that you can convert it into. One is movie clip, then button, and then graphic. So let's choose the movie clip symbol right now. You can change the name of the symbol also. Let's say it is rectangle. Okay, make the registration point to the center and click OK. So now this is a symbol and it will be here in your library. So whenever you want the duplicate, just bring it here from the library. But now we don't need it, so let's go back to properties. So now we can, there are many options with these frames. Like if I go to 20th frame and right click it, so I'll get this different menu. Here we can insert a frame by F5, insert keyframe by F6, and insert a blank keyframe by F7. So if you want to like make the timing more, then insert a frame. But here to make an object moving object, you have to insert a keyframe at any distance. Let's say 20th frame. So now this is a keyframe here and one here. So now here this object is here, and on the 20th frame you want it to be, say, drag it and bring it here. So now you want the object to travel from here to 20th frame here in this specific time. So now what you have to do, this whole is the part where object will move. So click any frame in between this, say like 10th frame, right click it, and you'll get these options. And so what you have to do is, these are three types of twins: motion twin, shape twin, and classic twin. For making a moving object, let's choose a classic twin. So when we choose a classic twin, a purple color bar comes here, which means it is a classic twin on it. And now if you see that from first frame, if you start dragging till the 20th frame, you'll see that the rectangle is moving. like this. Okay, you can also choose the first frame and then click enter to see how it is moved. To see the final whole window nicely, click Control plus Enter. So here you'll see the rectangle is moving perfectly. So this was the moving animation. So now if you want to move and also change the shape of the animation, we'll do another thing. So these are called layers. So if I want to name this layer, I'll double click it and write rectangle layer 1. Okay, so these are the layers, and these depend on what like if you make something on layer 2, that will not affect the layer 1 thing, and if you are making something on layer 1, that will not affect the layer 2 thing. So that's for like, so that you don't mess up doing your work. So to create a new layer, choose this icon, new layer, and a layer 2 will be inserted. Now on this layer we want a shape changing animation. If you want the that you don't see the first layer, then click this I button here and click it on the first layer. Then the first layer will not be visible to you. Or if you want to lock this layer, I mean you, if you move it by chance, you don't want that you move it by chance, so lock this layer by clicking this button. So let's hide it first here so that we don't mess up. And in the layer 2, let's name it shape changing layer. Okay, so now we are in the shape changing layer, and what we want to do is go on the first frame again. So when we are on the first frame, we want to draw a shape, maybe say a circle. Let's choose an oval, and let's choose the color red. So now I draw a circle at this end. Now I want that it should convert to a polystar. There's a polystar tool here. So first we'll go to 20th frame again and right click it, and this time we'll not insert a keyframe. And important thing, in moving animation we convert it into a symbol, but in the shape changing animation we don't have to convert it into a symbol. Just go to 20th keyframe and insert a blank keyframe instead of keyframe. So in when you insert a blank keyframe, you will not see that circle again, you'll see a white screen. So you want, you imagine that the circle is right over here and you want it to be a polystar over here. So choose the polystar tool from here and maybe change the color also to let's say green. So we'll draw a polystar over here of green color. Okay, so now we want the circle here to change into this polystar of green color. So now what we'll do is click any frame in this whole part. Okay, so now click any frame, right click it, and now you will get this motion tween, shape tween, and classic tween again. Now this time you will create a shape tween. So just click the shape tween, and now if you drag it from the first frame to 20th frame, you will see that the circle is slowly changing its color and its shape to a polystar which we had drawn there. You can also draw a rectangle if you don't want a polish or any figure. You can also make a line. It will also convert to a line. So now it has converted to the polystar. Let's see how does it look in click Control Enter and see this. That's our moving animation. This rectangle is a moving animation, and this circle to polystar is a shape tween. So now what we want, let's create one more shape tween. So maybe we are in 20th layer here with the polystar tool, and we want to create into a rectangle now. So choose the 40th frame again as the blank keyframe. You can do any much layer and convert it into a blank keyframe. Now what you'll do is make a rectangle here because you want to convert it into a rectangle. Let's make a rectangle of maybe yellow color right over here. So this is our rectangle of yellow color. Now we want this first our circle converted to this polystar, which is already done. But now we want this polystar to convert it into this rectangle. So we'll click between 20th and 40th frame anywhere. So let's click it here and again choose the create shape tween. So after we create this shape tween, it will drag it from 20th frame to the 40th frame. You will see that it's slowly converting into a rectangle of the yellow color. So let's see how does it look in the output. See, so that first converts into polystar and then the rectangle. Now you say that you have to write your name from this, okay? So like my name is Karthikeya, so I want to write K here. So let's say I again make a shape tween, and let's take 40 to 60th frame. 40th frame we have a rectangle, and 60th frame we wanted to write K. So let's insert a blank keyframe. This time we'll not choose any shape, but we'll choose a line tool. Okay, line tool can also be changed by strokes, and there are different styles of line tools. Like if you want to make dashed line or dotted lines, okay, and you can also make rough road lines, stippled lines. And let's choose stroke as 5 only, and no fill, and color black. So now let's take the color red actually. So now we write K G here, here, okay. So like this, we write with the line tool. Now we have written it K, so we want this rectangle to convert into K. So again we'll click any frame between 40 and 60 and convert it into and create a shape tween. So after we create a shape tween, drag it from 48 to 68, and you will see that in a way it is going and becoming K. So let's see the output. Now the K is not sustaining more. So if you want it to sustain, then like this K is only steering from one frame. The longer the frames, the more the object will sustain. So let's add it to maybe 70th frame. Just insert a keyframe so that it sustains still there and the object still remains there. Don't insert a blank keyframe for sustaining, only insert a keyframe. So now if you see the output again, it will sustain for a bit more time like this. Now you can get time to read it properly. So this was it for today. Today we learned how to make the what we say moving shape animation, and also the normal moving animation. And for higher styles of animation, visit my next videos which will be uploaded soon. And don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video. And let's see in the next video how to create some more advanced animations. Thank you. Bye bye.